The Strength Camp Challenge 2015, brought to you by Living Fuel. Optimized whole meal superfood for maximum daily nutrition. Hey, what's up guys? As you know, Strength Camp Challenge 2015 is right around the corner, and one of the events is the 225-pound bench press for reps, just like they do in the NFL. So what we decided to do today is to bring in two experts on bench pressing to give you some tips on how you can improve your overall max bench press, but specifically for those of you who are training for the challenge, how to increase your 225 for reps. Enjoy this tutorial video.
Hey, what's up guys? Mike here from Critical Bench. Anyway, we're gonna go over some keys to dominating the 225 bench for reps test at the Strength Camp Challenge. Now there's 4 big mistakes that I see that make people mess up bad on this event. And we're gonna go over those real quick to make sure that doesn't happen to you. All right, the first problem we see is just plain old bad bench press technique. If you don't have the right technique down, you're not gonna be efficient in this exercise. So we're gonna fix your technique. Next thing we're gonna do is take the test properly. We're gonna make sure that during the test, you're performing it right. And then the other 2 problems people have is just being weak, not having a strong enough 1 rep max. And the 4th problem is poor strength endurance, just not having the stamina to do as many reps as you need to do. All right, we're gonna start with the technique. We got 2 Coach Chris's here. We got Coach Chris W, and you guys know this Chris. And he's gonna show the setup on the bench press technique. Now first we got the points of contact. When he's lying down on the bench, we got the feet on the floor, butt needs to touch, shoulder blades touching, head touching, hands on the bar, obviously. The first thing we're going to do is decrease the range of motion. This way you don't have to press the bar as far. So first thing we're gonna do is look at the grip. He's actually got the perfect spot right here. But the rings, this is where you want to put your pointer fingers on this ring. This brings your grip out wider, right? So picture when you're bench pressing, if you've got a close grip, look how far this has to go. If you bring the grip out a little bit wider, you don't have to press the bar as far. That's tip number 1. Next thing he's gonna do is retract his shoulder blades. Chris knows how to do this. Go ahead and squeeze your shoulder blades together. If I don't have my shoulder blades retracted, look at this range of motion. Now when you bring these back and squeeze them together on the bench, now check this out. You're totally locked out, but you're not pressing as far. You're gonna be able to get more reps that way. The third thing to decrease the range of motion is to get a nice arch going in your back. You still want your butt touching the bench, your shoulder blades touching the bench, but arch this up. This brings your chest up higher. Again, flat back like this versus arching. Perfectly safe, good thing to do. It's gonna help you get more reps. Nice. Now his feet are gonna be pressing down on the ground, driving. Make this a full body exercise. Everything in your body needs to be tight. So the next thing we're gonna focus on is breathing. In regular bodybuilding and working out, you do breaths with every rep. You take a breath in, you breathe out when you're pressing. That's not what you're doing when you're trying to get max weight or max reps. You need to stay tight. You don't want any leaks in your body. So what Chris is gonna do, you can go ahead and rack it. You gotta hold it there. He's gonna take a big breath, hold his breath, and get a few reps. More advanced athletes can probably do 3 to 5 reps without taking a breath. So say he hits 5 reps, he'll take a re-breath, get tight again, and he can crank out some more. If you're a beginner, you might have to take a new breath every 1 to 2 reps. But what you don't want to do is be breathing out each rep. Hold your breath for the reps. All right, the next thing you want to do is just focus on one little tweak on your form. This is the last thing, is with your elbows. Don't flare them out to the sides like this. It puts a ton of strain on your shoulders. It's fine for bodybuilding, getting a pump, things like that. But if you want to move weight, what you want to do is tuck these elbows in. So at the top of the lift, if you show Chris's elbows, he turns them in. This causes them to bench press a little bit lower. You're going to touch below your nipples. You come down, this is perfect, just like that. Now be explosive with the reps. We don't want to do any controlled, slow things. Yep, pop up, nice. Now if you want to re-rack it and just show the flared elbows, what that looks like, this is going to put strain on your shoulders. You're going to get a lot less reps this way. Nice. So practice this. That's really going to help you out on your technique. It's going to make you more efficient. And Coach Chris is going to walk you through the test right now.
What's going on, guys? Coach Chris. So the warm-up is where a lot of guys fail. They fail for 2 reasons. Either they're not devoting any time to a warm-up and they're just getting right to the test. Or number two, they're fatiguing themselves. So, you know, they're overtraining before they take the test. So here's a good way to warm up. So we got the bar, that's what you're gonna start with. So what Coach Chris is gonna do, he's just gonna do 5 explosive reps with just the bar. That's his first set for warm up. So here we go. Okay, so that's set 1. All you're gonna do is take about 30 to 60 seconds of rest in between. You obviously don't need a lot of rest. This is your warm up. So we're not trying to exhaust your muscles, we're trying to prime your muscles. So then what we're gonna do 4 sets of 3 reps of about 40% of 2 1/4. And you're gonna do 4 sets of 3 reps explosively, because speed, going fast is what you want on this test. So go ahead, Chris. Boom, 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 that's it. And then what he'll do, again, is he'll only rest for about 30 to 60 seconds. He'll complete 3 more sets of this. It's 4 sets, 3 reps. And then the last set, before you're about to take your test, is gonna be about 70 to 80% of your 225. Chris is just gonna do 1 set of 3 reps, and then he's gonna be ready to go. Boom. And there you have it. And then after about a minute or so, he's ready. He's ready to take the test. Okay, so now that we got the warm-up out of the way, we gotta talk about how you're gonna complete your reps in this test, because there's a big difference between doing fast reps and doing those last few reps that you're gonna get, right, Chris? Before you just reach failure, okay? And the difference is you got rhythm reps and you got stroke reps. And Chris knows all about this because he's done this test before. And what did you just say? You got 31 reps?
31 was my best.
31, which is
31.
Damn good with 2 1/4. So the key here is speed and breathing. And that's what we're gonna go over right now, okay? Cool. So just for the sake of, I know we only have 185 on the bar, but it doesn't matter, okay? So go ahead and do like 5 rhythm reps. So he's taking in a big breath, he's gonna hold it, and he's gonna crank out 5 reps with staying tight, keeping that breath in. Good. Now he can relax and he can go ahead and rack it. Just want to show you what a rhythm rep looks like. The whole idea of rhythm reps, you're gonna get about 75% of all your reps in the test doing them that way, doing them rhythm with that speed, okay? Then what's gonna happen is you're gonna start to hit that wall. You're gonna get to a point of fatigue, and that's where you have to start to take a breath in between each rep. Those are called your stroke reps, or you could call them grinder reps. That's where you're grinding it out. So at the top of each rep, you gotta redo your breath, get tight, reset, and then get that one more. So go show them what those stroke reps look like, Chris. Yeah, rebreath, tight, press. Rebreath, tight, press. Good. And boom. And that, my friends, is how you get through, doing as many reps as you possibly can with 2 1/4. So you got your rhythm and your stroke, and you should be practicing those.
All right, guys, the 3rd and 4th mistakes we talked about was just not being strong enough, not having a big enough 1 rep max. I mean, think about it. If somebody's 1 rep max is 300 pounds, they're gonna be able to bench press 225 a lot more than somebody whose max is 250. Let's say your max is 250, you might only get 225 for like 3 reps. So obviously, if you increase your 1 rep max in the bench press, you're going to be able to bench press 225 more times. So you gotta get your 1 rep max up. The second thing we talked about was muscular endurance, having some stamina. Maybe you're real strong, you can bench 300-400 pounds, but you just never do reps. So you just get tired and you get lactic acid going and you just can't do more than 10 reps of anything because it burns. So what I want to do, I know you guys are training for a lot of other things in the Strength Camp Challenge as well, but I got 2 things you can add in to just dominate this. All right, for bench press, just add that exercise twice a week. Once is going to be max effort bench press. You're going to be lifting heavy. Do 5 sets of 3 reps using around 85% of your max. You'll feel it. You want to get the 3 reps. You don't want to fail. Something you can do for 3 reps. So once a week is like your max effort. Bench press heavy for like 5 sets of 3 reps. Add that in 1 day a week with your training. Later on in the week, it could be on the same day you're training with other stuff, add in a bench press reps day. This is for your endurance, for your stamina. What you're going to do is take 50% of your 1 rep max and you're gonna go for 50 reps. I don't care how many sets it takes. Take as little rest as you can between each set. Do like 30-second rests. 1 minute rest if you need, the shorter the better, and just as many sets as it takes to get those 50 reps, and that's all you have to do. Add those 2 things in, do that 3 weeks straight, then take a deload week. On the 4th week, don't bench press at all, and then start this up again, and do that for a couple months leading up to the challenge, and you will crush this test, I promise. All right, hope this helps you guys out a lot, and we'll talk to you soon.
Hey Mike, thanks so much for those tips. Also, those of you guys who are training for the challenge or just want to up your bench press, Mike is giving away a free program. This is an actual 8-week program for increasing your bench press. Let me see the reps were here. Here you go. Look. So all the theory and all of the practicality of increasing your bench press in this free report, all you got to do is sign up for his YouTube channel, which is Critical Bench.
It's Critical Bench, YouTube/Critical Bench. Everything we talked about in the video covered in depth in this program. We actually sell it on the website. Just as a thanks for watching and stopping by, just email our customer service dude. It's Al, right? sales@criticalbench.com, and he'll send you the download link. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching.
Talk to you next time. Hey, if you own a health or fitness related business and you want to get your product or service in front of our 1.4 million subscribers, please consider sponsoring the Strength Camp Challenge. All the information you need to sponsor or volunteer is down below.